Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man. Wake him up. It's been a while, hasn't it, Jack the Ripper?
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too? This is my son. I taught him everything. Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. The Civil War. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you? A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt?
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
No creo que era así, ¿no? Vale. ¿Qué tal, leyendas? Un día más aquí en Metal Gear. Pues no, me cortan el teléfono. Ay, la hostia.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was. But I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my God!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack!
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No! No!
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it.
Qué dramón, tío, madre mía.
Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Bueno, ahora sí, ¿no? ¿Puedo? Sí, ahora sí. Espérate. Bueno, vale. Ahora sí. ¿Qué tal, leyendas? Un día más aquí en Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Esta vez nos encontramos en pelotas aquí, que nos han pillado. Y tenemos que llegar hasta Sneak, que nos dé nuestro equipamiento para no pasar frío. Dicho esto, me gustaría, hoy empiezo así, me gustaría agradecer muchísimo los likes, las suscripciones. Cada vez somos más, somos ya 91 leyendas, madre mía, vamos a llegar a los 100, no sé lo que haré si llegamos a los 100. Pues muchas gracias por los likes, por suscripciones últimamente, y espero que disfrutéis como yo disfruto siempre de jugar a todos los juegos que os enseño, a veces al FIFA y otras veces a estos juegos clásicos que para mí han marcado una época y han dejado huella en mí. Vale, dicho esta ñoñería, vamos a empezar a escaparnos en Metal Gear Solid 2, Aventura en pelotas. Vamos allá. Se apaga hasta el mando tú. Aquí. Vale. Radio ahí abajo. No sé si va a ser bueno que la coja. Todos los huevos ahí arrastrando por el suelo. Vale. En principio ni nada más, ¿no? Sí, es bastante parecido al Shadow Moses, ¿eh? Sí, es verdad. Espérate. Uy, medicina. Esto me va a venir bien. No sé si aquí... Sí. Porque las nanos las tengo dentro del cuerpo. A ver. Vale.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Buah, aquí se va la castaña. Esto es una día de olla que te cagas. Esta parte de aquí. Aparte que encima esto es chunguísimo porque aquí vas súper a pelo, ¿sabes?
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky. To
Es que
the east.
aquí le haces la
It was
olla.
moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
Esto es una de olla que te cagas. O sea, aquí... De que me llama. Otra vez, espérate.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
Vamos a... Uy, que me pilla. Me va a pasar de coger el teléfono por eso, Buah. Encima está plagado, ¿sabes? A la que gire lo que cruzar. Me he caído. Es que es una idea de olla todo el rato, ¿eh? O sea, por no pilla el teléfono, dicen más que gilipolleces todo el rato. No dicen nada coherente.
Variety level 13. Rescue Merrill, the return of Ginola.
Puto Kojima, no sé qué tuvo que fumar aquí, pero se queda a gusto, ¿sabes? Medicina full, solo puedo coger una. Porque llega hasta allí. La cámara, el pavo recorre mucho. A ver. Sí, le puede hacer el lío ahí. Venga, va.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey rock. I need scissors. 61.
Esperar a que se meta otra vez dentro de la puerta. Mierda. Qué putada. Ah, no puedo. Me pillas liado. A ver, aquí más se hace olla.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress.
Estos son los primeros Metal Gear de todos, tío.
Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
Estos son los que tienen que hacer de remakes. Estos sí, los primeros de todos. Son los que nunca... Joder, qué pesados.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time.
No creas, no creas.
Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Sigue. Estos sí serán programadores del juego o algo así, ¿eh? Ahí va. Tiene que aparecer la tele. Mitad de olla. Es que hay una que le explica que es...
Anemone or clematis plants juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Y en una creo que le cuenta que se ha liado con la Rosemary o algo así. Esa bruta también.
I was a North American fall in my past life. Oh, those were the good old days. What were you in your former life?
Madre mía. Voy a ver aquí. ¿96 es otro, eh?
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, Everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that?
Claro,
It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand. But I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose, what's going on?
Pero esto es verdad, ¿sabes? Lo del niño, porque luego creo que
Amazing how you walk around
en el
like that.
3 creo. Bueno, no, en el 4, en el 4
Been waiting long.
está con el niño. Hombre, por fin aparece.
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
Ahora.
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Vale. Nanomachines.
Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Esta parte es guapa, tío. La katana, ¿sabes?
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
Sí, más o menos.
Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Una o dos balas, no muchas más. La tengo que practicar. Lo que mola porque más o menos es como el... Bueno, a ver, No es igual. Como el Metal Gear, el Raiden este. El canal macho, no me acuerdo cómo se llama ahora. El Revenge. Que los movimientos son más o menos con el joystick. Bueno, más o menos. Es la guía Racing, coño.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Cabrón. De la bandana.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure.
Es que este está loco
Sometimes it's
perdido.
hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Venga.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange?
Madre mía.
Just strange.
Strange
No
de
idea.
pelotas.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Perfecto. Así que pasará partida también a él, ¿no? ¡Hala! La culpa es, tío. Uf.
Don't fall behind.
Tengo más, ¿no? Sí, está. ¿Por qué no lo usa? No lo sé, pero... Cabrón de mí. Vale. Tampoco hay mucha munición por lo que veo, ¿no? Vaya, se va a recargar ahí en...
Now, go!
¡Hijo puta! A ver.
Don't push yourself.
puta, me pego una segada ahí.
You all right?
Un toque solo, ¿sabes? También súper rápido de arma, tío. Buah. Espera, que recupere un poco de vida. Tengo... Ah, no. Es que esto lo suyo es... quedarte quieto. Estoy agotando sangre. Ahora. Sí, porque si tú pillas...
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
Wow.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy!
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Más o menos.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Venga. A ver si tengo alguna ration por ahí. Joder. Espérate, este es el coronel.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Help! Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden!
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Vaya, es que aquí lo último ya es una idea de olla acojonante. Voy a poner chaleco, Lo tengo ahí, Quieto parado. Oh, que no tengo balas. ¿De qué ha matado este pavo? ¿De la Sucom?
Take the item. Right, cat.
Puta madre. No, 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 esto es mentira.
Take the item.
Oh, cabrón. Voy a meter aquí una ration más y seguimos con la armadura. Uy, 2 balas solo, Ay, hijo de puta, no lo he visto. ¡Hola!
Use this. Take the item.
Hijo de puta, tío. Una bala solo. Pásame algo, Tengo que tirar de katana ya. Estoy pelado de balas. Bueno.
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us.
No lo mató.
Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can.
Una lógica un poco bestia.
Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Venga, sube que hay escaleras para subir, Buah. Uy, pues esto ya... Ojo, Cuidado, cuidado.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea,
Vamos a
though.
investigar un poco porque no tengo
Using
ni una
fire to
puta
fight
bala.
fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival, it was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Uf. Ya. ¿Qué apuntas? Si no tienes balas.
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Oh no. Oh no, no, 3.
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Jackie boy. Madre mía. Ya me dirás tú. Con Stingers, ¿no? Otra cosa no tengo ya. Hijos de puta, ¿eh? ¿Siempre lo mismo? Es que no va a dar tiempo, tío. Buah, tío, es que se agacha en el último momento ahí. Buah, tengo ratio, no tengo nada, qué mal lo he jugado, qué mal lo he jugado. A mí una ratio. Oh. Ah, vale, cerca no me tiran misiles, vale, vale. Factible, factible. Hay uno que está muy a gustito, le di poco. Cagada. No, mucha cagada. ¡Hala! Uno está casi jodido ya. No le doy, ¿eh? Ahora sí. Hijo de puta, la que me ha liado. Toda la cara, ¿eh? Ahora sí, quizás un vendaje vendría bien. Se va. Ah, no, que uy, los atos en el final son reyes, tío. Vale. Cuando le pegas en la boca abierta. ¡Oh, puta! ¡Hola! No me he fijado en la vida, tío. No me he fijado en la vida, tío.
Raiden.
¿Cuánto llevo de vídeo? 53. Bueno. Venga, va, último, va. Fijaos en la puta vida, tío. Ahí es cuando pillan cacho. De rodilla a boca. Cabrón. ¡Hala, tío! No lo he escuchado. No, cuidado. Nada por culo. Aguanta. Ojo. Vale. Más por culo otro. Toma, toda la cara, chaval. la boquita. Venga, ahí pillando cacho. Joder, puta. Métete Raten porque si no me veo yo que... Ya, hombre, tío. Mucho más rápido que tú, vamos. De aquí a Lima. Ah, bueno, pero las rations están portando bien. Hijo de puta, tío. Bueno, ya empezamos con las ondas expansivas. Bueno. A tragar. Buah. Buah, tío, es que ese puto rayo de mierda. Al final me lo funda a todos, Dos cojones. De cerca, ¿no? Toma, chaval, ¿qué te parece ahora? La segunda ha estado tremendísimo. Tremendísima la segunda. Es que acaban de venir, tío. Buah.
I expected a little more fight than that, Jack.
Toma ya.
So you decided to show yourself.
Oh, but don't do this! They'll know!
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you?
Todo el mundo le salva el culo a eso,
This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family! I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Joder, tener el traje de ninja ese de puta madre no lo he usado. Buah.
Live! You have to.
¡Hola! Ha pegado un tiro en la cabeza, nene.
Olga!
Madre mía.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI, GW, it's out of control.
What?
Pues que van a por ti ahora. Lo que pasa.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Se la ha liado, se la ha liado.
Stupid machines!
Ya ves, hagan esta liando. Joder. Un solo disparo, yo tengo que enchufarle ahí 3 pepinazos en toda la cara.
Damn the Patriots! You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Snake?
Bring him in.
Bah, me ha dejado ya. Pues sí, vamos a dejarlo aquí ya, en el punto este. Madre mía, cómo se está poniendo esto, Ya estamos a punto de acabar ya. Bueno, pues me quedo sin voz. Pues eso, lo dejamos aquí. Siguiente capítulo, creo que es el final ya. Así que bueno, como he dicho al principio, digo al final siempre, muchas gracias por suscribirse, por los comentarios, por los likes, por todo el apoyo al canal, por ver los vídeos. Muchas gracias a todos, de verdad, de corazoncito. Y pues eso, dale a like, suscríbete, comparte, comenta, dale a la campanilla para saber cuando subo los vídeos, que cada vez subo menos, pero voy subiendo. Nos vemos en este capítulo de Metal Gear Solid 2 On Soul Liberty. Sed muy buenos y chao, chao, chao.
1, 2, 3,